Our concept in this event is to take energy into a much bigger place, because energy surrounds us in our community creativity, the energy that we bring to entrepreneurship, and even for an event like this, the volunteer energy that we have to draw upon to make an event like this a success.
The TEDx talks, and just speaking to the public in general, is really about trying to take that message and put it into a format that everybody can understand, which is really why I started the Slow Home movement. I had so many people saying, well, what's wrong with the average suburban house?
For all of our speakers, what we do is we match the speaker with a coach. That allows the coach to take the speaker through how the TED format works, which is a little bit different for people, and make sure that we understand how the speaker is going to try to approach things.
Primarily, it's a point of contact. You're the person that helps the coach understand exactly what's going on in the program, what's required, who the other speakers are, what the context is. Because it's generally a short format. We call it a trailhead. You're just trying to give people a sense of what you're doing in a way that's really engaging.
TED Talks aren't about delivering the full idea. They're about creating some questions that participants can take away, work with on their own, and hopefully be inspired by.
If I say your house is like a Big Mac and cheese, people go, oh, okay, I can see that, because we're so much more familiar with the problems with food and over-salting, over-fatting. The same thing is happening in your house, and I can prove it to you, as I'm going to do in the lecture, and people go, oh, okay, I see that. And to me, that's what's really exciting.
He's an interesting guy in the sense that has very creative ideas, but at the same time knows how to speak and knows how to communicate. So it makes my job a little bit more focused on the logistics and less on the actual strategy.
John Brown gives us a good example about how we conserve energy by using appropriate design, by being sure that we're picking the right materials, and that we're not really trying to rush a lot of things. So the design piece that John represents is very much a part of the technology, entertainment, and design spectrum that TED stands for, and he brings a very important perspective on how to make homes better.
We started because we see that there's a problem in the way that most houses are being designed and built. They're kind of like fast food. They're bad for you, they're bad for the environment, they're designed to be sold, and they're a long way away from the traditional idea of what a home should be.
From a coaching perspective, that's brilliant. You know, it really draws people in, and then if you can kind of infuse a little bit of art into the logic of engineering, then the two really fit together. On their own, the two extremes are dangerous, but if you can blend them together, it really works. To coach another person is a whole other space, because on one hand, you have ideas of what's required, but the other person has their own being and their own presence and their own style.